Amazon, about which it is said that this jungle does not tolerate any human being even for a minute. But even today, under the shadow of the sea of thousands of miles of dense trees, the lost world of Mayan civilization is hidden. Thousands of years ago, this jungle used to be the home of millions of people. There are many such things in the Amazon rainforest, which were made by human hands about 4,000 years ago, which still shock people to this day. There is also such a place at this point, where the Mayan people had made a 250-foot deep tunnel inside the ground, where today humans do not believe their eyes. In today's episode of Astro TV, we will know who was the Mayan civilization after all. How did they live in these jungles thousands of years ago? And where did these people suddenly disappear, leaving everything behind? December 21st, 2012. You will remember this day well. This was the day when the news had spread all over the world that this day would be the last day of the world. This day would be something that would erase the names and marks of humans from the world. A movie was also made on it, after which many people added this to reality. The reason behind all this was a calendar, which was made by the people of the Mayan civilization settled in North and Central America 4,000 years ago, and it was predicted that this calendar would be the last day of the world on December 21st, 2012. About 4,000 years ago, the Mayan civilization was spread in the jungles of Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. The Mayan people were so advanced that they understood arts, architecture, mathematics, and astronomy well. They used to track the stars and find out the day and time. They believed in the parallel world. They believed that these people live in the fourth world, and the world created by their gods before them has also ended. The people of the Mayan dynasty were very dangerous and cruel. It was normal for them to sacrifice an animal or human every day. Human sacrifice was very common here for religious purposes. Whenever there was a new king's coronation here, these people sacrificed their precious things for their king. These people used to talk to a living person to make their gods happy, take out his heart and offer it to their gods, because they thought that the more blood will flow by doing this, the more supernatural powers will be happy with them. And there will be no kind of danger on the Mayan dynasty. The people of the Mayan dynasty used to play a game in which a ball had to be passed through this hole without touching it with hands and feet. But the most interesting thing is that the winner's throat was cut in it. And that player was also ready to sacrifice himself happily. Archaeologists say that the Mayan dynasty had also learned about agriculture until 2000 BC, and they had also settled the initial villages. They used to eat mostly corn, squash, raw meat of animals and insects with great interest. By 750 BC, they had started inhabiting big cities. At that time, there were about 40 cities in the Mayan dynasty, and the population of each city was between 50,000. That means there were about 200,000 people of the Mayan dynasty in these 40 cities. Despite being one dynasty, these people often fought each other, and the biggest reason for their fight was a lot of gold accumulated by the Mayan people. Yes, the thing that attracted the Mayan people the most was the shining gold. These people considered gold as their most precious thing, and to get it, they could give their life and take someone's life. These people used to decorate their whole body with different color, because they thought that by doing this, they would get closer to their god, and their gods liked them more in this condition. This is the biggest mystery of the Amazon rainforest that has never been solved. The city of gold, which is also called El Dorado. It is said that this city has become a part of the dense forests of the Amazon, and in this era there was a city here that was made of gold, and the king of this place used to bathe in gold powder every day and spill all that gold in the Amazon River. In the 16th century, the Europeans came to South America, where the Amazon forest is present. These people came with a lot of soldiers and plans to occupy this area, but here they faced the local people living in the Amazon, who had already set up their cities here. The Europeans occupied the cities they had built, because they got the news that there is a city here that is made of gold. So the Europeans started digging for El Dorado without thinking. After exploring the entire Amazon forest, they found a lot of tribes here. But they did not find the city they were looking for. But they did find a lot of gold everywhere in this forest. After that, in the 19th century, The British explorer Percy Fawcett also decided to look for El Dorado again, but he never returned again. 29th May 1925 was the day, and the place from where he disappeared was the state of Brazil, Mato Grosso. He was found in the middle of the jungle for several months, but neither Percy Fawcett nor his dead body was found. The scientific community believes that this place is not suitable for humans to live, so no city or village can be settled here. Then how did the people of the Mayan dynasty live in this jungle 4,000 years ago? And that too at a time when this jungle was 10 times more dangerous than today's jungle. This greenery of the Amazon rainforest, spread over about 518 lakh square kilometers, is still hidden in these people's cities. Surprisingly, more than 4,500 Mayan civilization evidence has been found so far. But archaeologists believe that the Mayans have made more structures than. In Yucatan, near the Gulf of Mexico, archaeologists found some small villages of Mayan civilization. This village is called Kiwi, where a local king cut 20,000 stones 1,200 years ago and built a 20-foot-tall pyramid. Ancient Mayans normally bury their king in a royal chamber inside the pyramid. This is why archaeologists dug a shaft from top to bottom of the pyramid, and in this excavation they found a piece of broken clay pot, and surprisingly, this piece was 1,500 years old. Yes, it was made 1,500 years ago. Where did this piece come from? To explore this thing, archaeologists found a tunnel 15 kilometers away from this place. Seeing this, all archaeologists were stunned. About 230 feet below the ground, a secret chamber door was seen, which was closed with just a stone. Yes, 230 feet below the ground, in a secret chamber of the cave, many used fire torches were found, which were used in ancient times for light, and it was used about 3,800 years ago. In addition to fire torches, a large number of broken clay pots were also found here. But one thing was common in all this. When these scattered pieces of clay were added, no pot was ever completed. In fact, one piece was always missed in it. Actually, Mayans used to live in this cave for weeks thousands of years ago, and the reason behind this was their calendar. There were 5 days in their calendar every month, in which they did not leave the house. In these days, these people used to live in their own homes and sacrifice their blood, and they used to break a clay pot together and kept a piece of it with them. There are many more such mysteries in this jungle of Amazon which have still forced people to be surprised. I hope you will like and share this video of dark light. That's all for today. See you in another video.